Group 3, a reflection on the vision, mission, and core value statements of the University of San Carlos. Personal takeaways. Beginning with K. Espinosa. The way I am educated by the university was always rooted from their vision, mission, and core values. And somehow I can say that its influence is not limited in my academic endeavors, because many of the values and wisdom that I happen to pick up throughout my journey as a student have impacted me personally. I was able to appreciate the importance of being competent, noble in character, and being a communitarian, as these values are also the foundation of having a fulfilling and fruitful purpose. I have also learned and reflected that I should move towards a path where I aim to obtain the things that I want in such a way that I would be still reflecting the values of a true Carolinian, such as upholding integrity, seeking excellence, being committed and socially responsible, as well as to be a leader and preach the word. Moreover, I have learned that sharing the things that I have is important, where being noble in character and community oriented becomes the end goal. With the university's identity of education with a mission, it has shaped me to be a witness to the word. Miguel Dumaluan. My reflection on the USC vision and mission is that this institution chooses to see the world and the society in an all positive way, that darkness and blindness can be brought to light by faith, and that people are generally good and upright individuals who bring about sharing, learning, resilience, and generosity. It is the goal of USC to bring forth to the world people who are competent, who cares for the environment, community-oriented, and cares for the common good. Matthew Fondavilla. The mission and vision of USC are both vital in directing goals for a fellow Carolinian. They symbolize a purpose and a meaning, focusing on tomorrow and what or who the Carolinian wants to become, thus molding a Carolinian to embody a high level of goals individually and is ready to promote growth, experience, and success in national and global communities around the world. James Gallardo. The vision and mission statements both have similar interests when it comes to bringing the community together. They both have a task to create a society where one person loves and cares for another, and where the presence of the one above showers guidance and light on us. We were brought into this world to be happy, to live a life where one race can live in unity, and to cherish love and peace. Faith Go. USC's vision and mission encompasses what it is to truly be a Carolinian. The values instilled in the students make way for a world that is driven, knowledgeable, and community-centered. As students of the University of San Carlos, we are trained and molded to be progressive and competent leaders in an ever-changing world. Despite this change, our values and morals stand the test of time. Here is a poem that I composed entitled Pure Little Lily. I once met a little girl, ignorant to the world, as pure as a pearl. She wandered along and was suddenly hurled, not even knowing evil as a word. Darkness was a blur. She had a heart of gold, helping everyone she came across, offering whatever she could, not to boast. Self-gratification, they whispered and told. She closed her eyes and smiled with fingers crossed. Others adored her, as she was just a joy beyond yonder. The world darkened once more, but her heart never wavered. She believed that the light would come and destroy all fears to crumbs. Together we fight, she uttered, as this was nothing but a plight. The shackles that bind them united them like an anthem. This world was now a little bit better, as it no longer upsets her, as this little girl was a daughter, who came to this broken world like a letter, bringing hope unfurled. No longer alone crossing the lines, hands linked, shackles unwind. So I wrote this poem based on the vision, mission, and core value statements of USC, envisioning that I, or even all of us, would one day leave the university and face the reality of the world. carrying with us the values we have been raised with as Carolinians. And in that future, we would be able to create a positive change within our communities as we abide and preach the word. Similar to that little girl, where not everyone could be pleased, she continued and stayed true to her values and principles. No matter what challenges and struggles came her way, she never wavered because she knew that the one above would guide her all the way. And together with her community, they could arise from the challenges, which is something that all of us should be doing, especially during this time of the pandemic. So one day, when all of us spread our wings and leave the university, we as Carolinians should be pioneers to create a change where unity, harmony, and prosperity becomes the norm through the values that have been embarked upon us. That would be all, and thank you for listening.